What's shaking, booktube? My name's Cam and welcome back to another video. This is episode 936 of hilariously terrible looking books. Time flies when you're very lonely. Today's HTLB has a theme. For once we'll be focusing on the title of the book rather than the cover. I've searched the internet for the worst of the worst and I've found them. Here are 10 of the very worst book titles. Are you following me on Instagram? Are you following me on Twitter? I have an aggressively average life, so if you'd like to check that out, if that's exciting, check it out. Book number 1 today is How to Succeed in Business Without a Penis. Now, you would be forgiven for thinking that this is a book about succeeding in business for people who should have a penis but do not, but it's actually a book about how to succeed in business for the inherently penisless. Which makes a lot more sense. I mean, if only there was a word for people born without a penis. In a perfect world. But hey, it might still work for you if you are one of the people in the world that has lost your little buddy to a workplace accident, maybe? Maybe you were doing your lawn work in the nude and you got a bit too close to the wood chipper. Moving on! Number 2 is images that you should not masturbate to. What, is that a challenge? Nobody tells me what to Number 3 is pole dancing to gospel hymns. If you want to get more asses in those pews, you need to be bringing in some righteous booty. Say on that good old come on. Wear your sweatpants and bring some cash. It's for God. Learning to play with a lion's testicles. Unexpected gifts from the animals of Africa.
Melissa Haynes needs to be kept away from the wildlife.
I neither need or want to know what those gifts are that you've been getting from the animals of Africa. And why playing with a lion's testicles of all the... Did you do a class in it? Is that in the college curriculum? Number 5 is Ride a Cockhorse. It's a rather demanding title, may I say that. And never once in my life have I heard of a rocking horse being referred to as a cock horse. Parents, please don't sit on your children. What, is that a challenge? Making pigeons pay. Finally! Someone has written a book about what needs to happen. Too long have we let those feathered f***ers shit on us from great heights. It's time we start shitting on them. See how they like it. The penguin who knew too much. That sounds like a threat. We don't want this little flipper having ass bitch snitching on us. We get a guy to take him out. I know that you know where this happy feet is, Stephen. You tell him when you see him that I will find him and I will kill him. Next up is, what if you were a horse in human form? What if I am a horse in human form? It turns out I am not a horse in human form, although I may be part turtle. Next up is Mrs. Allen on all fours. Develop the perfect relationship with your pets. Yes! Mrs. Allen, stop what you're doing. Someone needs to get Mrs. Allen and Melissa of the lion testicle lady and lock them in a room with no animals in it. Uh-oh, what's that? It's a bonus. This one may be the most helpful of all these book titles, and it's something that I've been asked quite a few times, but it's something that I'm not very well known for or very experienced in. It's How to Catch Crabs. And all I know is that if you want to catch crabs, you have to make sure you have the equipment to do that. For example, you want a crab pot, you're going to need some crab pot bait, and your best bet's probably on the banks of like river areas. Either that or sleep with a person with lots of pubic hair and is quite promiscuous. Hot damn! That's it, ladies and gentlemen, and with the end of this hilariously terrible looking books comes a rather sad announcement, and that is that this will be the last hilariously terrible look.
No, it's not. We talked about this.
Oh, well, that's good news. See you in the next video. Catcha.